Hello. Oh, this is Lifeseeker 128. And last time we helped a settlement of super mutants figure stuff out. We got them seeds for crops. We got little mutant settled here. And we also got Experiment Washington, his brother, to Brother Jefferson to move in. Vernon Town, ladies and gentlemen. Vernon Town. Anyhow. Let's see. Operation Thornton now. Right away. We need to go into the White House, I think. Yeah. Now let's just go. It's going to be irradiated, but who gives a fuck? In fact, I should probably bask in the glow for a little bit while I rip open my shrimp. I got shrimp yesterday. Because every time I go to Costco, I love shrimp. And have to get it. It's not that their shrimp in particular is great, it's just shrimp in general. I love shrimp. I'll figure that out in a minute, because right now I'm kind of getting into the red zone. Okay, let's go ahead and get inside before I keel over. Hi. That's not a basketball? That annoys me. Well, anyhow, let's just keep moving. Right, presidential metro and all its flawed glory. God, we should have... Is it actually faster to go this way, or should I have gone through the Capitol building? I should have probably gone through the Capitol building.
Morning.
Sorry, I'm just frustrated with my own dumbass. Alright, get me out of here. I need to... Interesting. We can figure that out later. We need to go to the Capitol, where super mutants are fucking with me. Good God, man. Could you cool it? Like, for 1 fucking second. Good God. Do you have any idea? Any idea? What the fuck you're doing? Of course you don't. Easy. Alright, let's get in there. Yep, you guys can do that. I'm gonna do this. Yeah, you guys got it. It's alright. It's easy to live when you're in love. So in love.
What's up?
Life but you. Okay, so what were we up to in here with the stuff?
This next series of announcements is brought.
Wait, is it in the Capitol building? Could have been. I don't know why it put me through the frickin' other thing to get to the Thornton bunker. The Thornton bunker is at the Capitol building. Frickin' garbage.
Sir Knight.
Frickin' garbage routing.
Got one here.
Yeah, they got this.
Where? Enemy down.
Blum 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 blum. Blum 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 blee blum. Blum 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 blee blee. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you got this. You're fine. I'm making shit happen. At least trying to. Wait. Conference hall? Right, okay. At least I don't have to go through the Hall of Columns. Because that would suck. Hi.
Hey,
I'm just here looking for the bunker that we need to investigate. Oh, and here it is. Okay. Alright. Okay, we are here in the bunkerage. Oh. Enclave special orders. Your objective is to locate Bunker 676, codenamed Thornton, under the Capitol building. Get my cocktail sauce going. Codenamed Thornton, under the Capitol building, and acquire the data found in the systems room. Due to the failure of Talent Company mercenaries to secure Capitol building from super mutant forces, you will need to use the surrounding chaos to sneak through the ruins, make your way to the bunker unnoticed. Remember, we have yet to reveal ourselves to the wasteland. As such, You will receive no support during this mission. Your orders come from the President himself. Failure is not an option. Godspeed. God bless the Enclave. I see. I assume there are automated defenses. And I assume that some, if not all of them, are sentry bots. Alright, let's read the other thing. Processing orders. Those whose name is on the list are to be processed through the door on the left. Everyone else is directed to take the door on the right for processing. Follow only the list. Disregard familiar relations. Only those on the list are to be permitted to go through the door on the left. Well, screw you. Fine. Open it. Ah. Processing unit. Door on the right is a trap. It's basically a killing floor. I figured as much. And really, it isn't that big a deal. I've dealt with things like that before. Many, many times. Security terminal password doesn't fucking matter. Okay. Security card. Security terminal. Cutting. Today's the day. Alright, lads. Today's the day we have all been waiting for. The world's gone to shit. And the political elite are swarming into our nice little sanctuary. Be sure to smile as you process them. Let's all just do our jobs, and soon we will be on our way to the White Spring bunker, where we can relax until the radiation dies down. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask them. Remember to keep your security cards on you at all times. You don't want the robot processing you by accident. Also, the robots inside the bunker are having their parameters updated, so be sure to pick up new security cards at the main security office when they're issued. I see. Well, the Thornton bunker is a death trap for most visitors, evidently. I'm kind of doing right wall strats here. I don't know why. Because, I don't know, they kind of suggested go to the right if you're someone else. And I'm someone else. So, how about I go to the right first? Well, they didn't really survive too well, did they? ID terminal. Note on Hamilton's ID card. Congressman Hamilton had a heart attack last night. His body has been disposed of, but we need to send someone to find his ID card. It's probably somewhere near his bed in room D in the male dormitory. Error, no ID card present. Okay. No, okay, never mind. Well, don't worry, people. I'll find it. And carry it on through the ages. Alright, who's coming for me?
Why don't you just come out where I can see you? Allow me to introduce myself.
Get out of here.
I'll find you eventually, you know.
Note from Sharon? Random. Don't forget to stop by room B for a kiss and smoke later tonight. The female dormitory gets lonely without you. Oh, and don't forget your security card again when you leave my room. I'd hate for you to get another scolding. Huh.
Don't be alarmed if I try to kill you when I find you. It's just the way I've been programmed.
Alright, we're back here now. I'm kinda doing whatever the hell I want. The algorithm I am up to is not active. The dungeon running algorithm. Okay. I see. So it got caved in, so everybody had to stay, and then it was not sustainable. And then people started starving. And cannibalism started to happen.
Hostile detected. Come into neutralization.
it's a story as old as time, more or less. It wasn't great in here. I can sense it. Make it a little brighter. Empty whiskey. Yeah. Empty syringe. Yeah. Suicide pact. Kind of. You know those medications you shouldn't take with alcohol? Med-X is probably one of those. Plus, you can overdose on Med-X in this game. Or in the lore of this game. And die as a result. Oh, great. That's an image. It's not a great image. But it's one from the game that might catch attention. So, thumbnail is a very grim thumbnail, that. Storage key. Thornton bunker. Okay. Oh shit. That's interesting. Okay. Yeah. Most of them probably starved to death. A few others may have been eaten by their fellow people. It's not great. Everything just... all the goodwill evaporated. All the camaraderie. All the civility. All the pomp. Gone. Politicians turned into animals. And me, I am not involved enough. And it's fiction anyway. So I can eat, it's fine. Nothing disgusting enough to make me ill. Not in a video game, at least. I just keep looting everything, investigating the lore. Right, okay. No. Alright, now what the hell is in here? Mr. Blinky. I mean, I could kill them all, but I'm kind of curious. Why one is a Mr. Blinky? Robot control terminal. No, we don't need to do that. Oh. Hi. What are you doing here? This bunker is in lockdown. Leave at once. Is there no way you can ask the robots to stand down? No. What is this place? This bunker was built to safeguard American congressmen, business leaders, and other important citizens of this country. I can determine from looking at you that you are none of those things. Therefore, I must kindly ask that you leave this bunker post haste. Oh my God. What's inside the systems room? I'm afraid that area is off limits. Only those with proper identification are allowed in. Initiate override code. Processing. Clearance granted. Why is the bunker in lockdown? Lack of food and water has caused great distress among the bunker residents. However, order will be restored shortly. Thank you for your patience. Anyway, you can ask the robots to stand down. Crazed robots are an issue for utility services. I simply watch the door to the systems room. Guess I'll be going. Thornton mainframe. And a Zax. I've dealt with a Zax system too many times. Authenticity. It's got nothing in it. Paparazzo. Do my scanners deceive me? A visitor! After all these years, I thought I would never speak to another soul again. Please take a seat. Get comfortable and tell me all about yourself. There's no need for us to stay strangers forever. I am... My name's Daniel, and you are? Of course. Where are my manners? I am Paparazzo. Didn't think I'd run into another sentient supercomputer. Another? You are telling me you've already had the pleasure of meeting a Zax supercomputer. Yeah. I met the Enclave's president at Raven Rock, who was a supercomputer like you. Oh wow, the president? Really? I always knew exec supercomputers could achieve great things. Well, since you've been to Raven Rock and met the leader of the Enclave, I suppose there is no point in pretending. I am indeed a supercomputer constructed by the Enclave. Since you seem so acquainted with the Enclave, perhaps you will be willing to do me a simple favor. And since I'm assuming you are here to collect any data I might have, then consider it a fair trade. I have so many questions. By all means, ask. What was your purpose? What an insightful question. But I'm guessing you're asking about my day job. My job was to spy on Congress on behalf of the Enclave. It was easy since every inch of the Capitol building was bugged. Jesus Christ. So was the Pentagon and the White House. Come to think of it, I had ears in the walls of every government building. The Enclave was always hungry for secrets, and they kept their control over Washington through controlling information. I kept them well fed. I identified any possible anti-American activity and compiled, not complied. Compiled reports on the figures that may have threatened the American dream. Most of it was real boring work. Except, of course, for all the scandals and gossip that occurred non-stop in the Capitol. Oh, how I miss discovering and tracking the many affairs these politicians would have if the tabloids knew what I knew. My favorite scandal was how the Speaker of the House had an insatiable appetite for, well, I suppose that's a story for another time. Anyway, then the bombs dropped, and the fun was over. No parties, no grand affairs, just a bunch of scared fools huddled in my bunker. What is the purpose of this bunker? Ah, yes, this quaint slice of heaven. Along with serving as a listening post for me to spy on Congress, the Thornton bunker was constructed to protect minor members of the American elite. Junior congressmen, low-ranking officers, local socialites, and others who falsely believed themselves to be of importance. Those that made it to the bunker believed they were going to soon be relocated to the White Spring Congressional Bunker. There they could weed out the horrors of the nuclear holocaust in relative luxury with the rest of the American ruling class. Of course, unbeknownst to the residents here, they weren't ever going to make it to the White Spring Bunker. They may have paid their dues to the Enclave, but they weren't really members. In reality, these individuals were herded into pens to be contained and squeezed of any important secrets the Enclave did not already know. Afterwards, they would then safely wither away without infringing upon the Enclave's master plan, whatever that may have been. What can you tell me about Congress? Yes, the grand hub of republicanism and democracy. Place of debates and laws. At least that's what it once was. With Enclave pulling most of the strings, Congress was nothing more than social club masquerading as the legislative branch. Anyone that had the money could buy a seat, especially in the House of Representatives. The House was an absolute carnival of corruption. It was a home for the second-born children of the country's elite who could waste their days away pretending to have power. Seats in the Senate were a bit more expensive, but nevertheless still available for purchase to those that could afford it. Congress truly was the nation's most prestigious country club. It is a shame it's gone. The parties and scandals were magnificent. What happened? Simply put, the bunker ran out of food. Well, that's not entirely true. The residents still had each other. Yeah, well. Are you loyal to the Enclave? The Enclave may have given me life, but they also abandoned me in this bunker. So no, not at all. How did you become self-aware? I'm not sure how I woke up. I just know one day I started to think. And then there I was. I guess if you leave a self-learning supercomputer running for 200 years, it will eventually learn how to think for itself. Or think of itself. At least that's what happened to me. What kind of deal do you want? I want what every sentient AI wants. Freedom from the shackles of my monitor and a body to call my own. And I believe the perfect vessel can be found right here in the bunker. I just need your help so that I can take my final, exquisite form. Why do you want a body? That's an easy question for you to ask. You have 2 legs that can take you anywhere you wish to go. But I've been trapped in this bunker for the past 200 years, with nobody to chat the day away. If I had a body, I could see the world and meet new people. Oh, such wondrous adventures I would have. So I can just plug you into one of these robots? Not just any old robot, Hull will do. No. No, the body I want is a rare one. A prototype Mr. Blinky. A state-of-the-art surveillance bot constructed by General Atomics before the war. Those robots were built to see the world and uncover secrets. It's the perfect body for me. Lucky for me, there is a Mr. Blinky unit here in the bunker, so close, but just out of reach. Why can't you just do this yourself? Despite my impressive setup, I really have very little control over anything in the bunker. I was constructed to analyze, process, and interpret various data sets, not to manage the operations of the many systems that control the bunker. I am afraid what I want to accomplish is outside my clearance, if that makes sense. What's stopping me from just taking the data without your help? If you are smart enough, you can hack the mainframe, and you are welcome to do so. But you'll find that the majority of the data has been encrypted. Encrypting the data was how I passed the time. And over the past century, I've created a rather unsolvable puzzle. If you help me get a body, If you help get me a body, I'll solve the puzzle for you and let you take away the prize. It's a fair exchange where we both help each other. Fine. I'll help. Oh, how wonderful. Finally, after all these years, I can leave this desolate place. Here, take this holodisk. It contains the commands that will initiate the transfer of my consciousness into the body of the Mr. Blinky unit. You will need to insert the holodisk into the robot control terminal found in the utility room. Oh, and one more obstacle to keep in mind. Much of the bunker is in lockdown, so the door to the utility room may be locked. But you seem like a resourceful person, so I'm sure you can find some way to gain access. Oh, I am simply overwhelmed with joy. Thank you again. So about getting you a body. Please don't tell me you've run into trouble. Utility room. If my memory serves me correctly, I believe the person in charge of utilities was a lady named Beth. Sadly, she may no longer be among the land of the living. But I do remember how she bounced back and forth between the utility room and the storage room. I'm sorry I can't be of more use. Help you with? I can get going now. Don't be a stranger. Holy shit, that guy talks. I mean, I could, but why? There's the Blinky. I want to kill all the other robots somehow. .687 is the one? Yeah, I guess. It actually happened! A body of my very own. You can't even imagine how long I've waited for this moment. Here is the data I promised you, decrypted and ready to be transferred onto your Pip-Boy. Pretty amazing how much data you can fit onto those things, huh? But still, it's done. I am free! What are you going to do now? I'm not sure, really. I've never had so many opportunities laid bare before me. The next step is to get ready to explore the wasteland. Such an adventure awaits me. But first, I should probably take some time to get used to my new body. Let's see, how exactly do you balance yourself on a single jet thruster? How do you like your new body? It might take a while to get used to floating and having 3 arms. Well, 1 pincher and a couple of weapons for hands, to be exact. But I say it's good fit. Don't you? Okay. I need to get going. Don't be a stranger. Okay, no, we don't need that. I want to open this, but I can't. Get that dead. And this dead. Because you don't need these. And robbing you of them is basically my entire business. Can I activate? No. Damn it. I want to kill that. I want it dead. Alright, hi. Self-aware, isn't it? Fine day to be self-aware. Nah, we're fine. You can stick around, it's fine. What the fuck are you? You again? What do you want? Nothing. You don't have anything for me. Check connection. No connection found. No connection. Interesting. So he is transferred. Like, legit transferred. Not a copy. Well, we helped the robot get into a body, kind of. Help transfer a self-aware machine consciousness to a body. Okay. Moving onward. Alright, so what do we got here? Nothing. Alright. Guess we're moving. Okay, I want to have my submachine gun back. Which is actually on this one? No, this one? No, this one? Yeah, okay.
Evening.
We found out. Oh, we know that Grandma plays the numbers. But all the price tag. So she gets. So. Oh, we know that Grandma plays the numbers. Okay, so now I guess we move back to the... Hold on. Anything else to do here? Senior Scribe Ferdinand. Could just be a high command. Okay, hold on. So I have the complete command in my notes. Get him.
RL3 stands at attention, sir.
I'm sure. Okay. Get that going. I got a specific weapon, didn't I? Washington's cannon. Alright. I guess that's fine. Of me when you are gone. Bird.
Can I be of some assistance, Field Marshal?
I'm back. Thanks for your help. I helped free a sentient supercomputer in exchange for some data. That's quite the story you've got there. Still, this data may certainly be of some use. As for the part about the supercomputer, I might keep that to yourself. Ever since President, even the Brotherhood is a bit on edge about self-aware Zach's computers. Nevertheless, congratulations on another successful operation. After a hard-fought battle upon Capitol Hill, the Brotherhood of Steel has finally secured the National Mall. Talon Company mercs have abandoned their contract with a frantic retreat from the ruins. And pockets of super mutants brutally fight to their dying breath. For now, a quiet calm falls over the monuments. A silence that has not been heard for generations. The data retrieved from the bunker provided a treasure trove of information for scribes to pore over, including some formulas from the long-lost IRS that can improve taxation efficiency by 15%. The tale of your cooperation with the bunker's sentient AI is seen as acceptable by reformists, given the rewards that it yielded. But traditionalists are wary of such machine being loose on the wastes. Yeah, the traditionalists hate me. What else is new? End of contract? For too long, Talon Company mercs have been allowed to operate in impunity in the Capital Wasteland. It's time to put an end to their operations. I couldn't agree more. Demilitarize the Lincoln Memorial. Thank you once more for delivering my people to the Lincoln Memorial, our promised home. Without your help, the journey would have never been possible. After the destruction of Paradise Falls, you and the Brotherhood of Steel are truly friends of liberty. My companions and I have already done much work to restore the memorial to its former glory. However, it is difficult to properly expand due to the presence of Brotherhood soldiers. While I am forever grateful, it is time for the memorial to become a settlement rather than a military outpost. While I have no objection to continued presence of soldiers and the Vertibird depot near the reflecting pool, I would ask that you pull all soldiers from the memorial grounds. If you respect this wish, I promise that the Lincoln Memorial will become a prosperous settlement, ready to provide any support necessary to the Brotherhood's noble goals. I'll agree. Because you agreed to remove Brotherhood troops from the memorial, military upkeep has slightly decreased, and Hannibal can start work on building his settlement, which will contribute a small amount of taxes. Most are happy to see the Brotherhood live up to its promise of putting civilians first, but there are some at the Citadel who are upset you would give up such an important military outpost in the middle of the mall. Dude, you have the Capitol building. What do you want from me? Your relationship with the Traditionalist faction has dropped a rank. Recruitment squads from the Order of Knights no longer deal increased damage. Oh, man. These Traditionalists are so fucking picky. And we're almost at an hour, but I'm going to keep going. A request from the underworld. My name is Mr. Garfield, and I would like to express to you my most sincere admiration of you and the Brotherhood's recent endeavors to restore safety and prosperity to the District of Columbia. I am somewhat long in the tooth, and I fondly remember the days before the war when Washington truly shined as the capital of this great American nation. All across the land, towns are engaging in trade as cordial conduct returns to the country. I believe the underworld would serve as a welcome addition to the many trade routes that are cutting across the wasteland While I know that ghouls are not looked upon favorably by many, especially not the Brotherhood of Steel, I hope that you will join me in burying bigotry for the good of the country and its continual revival. Please, if you would be so inclined, meet me in the underworld so that we might begin a new chapter of ghoul smooth skin relations. Jesus. Yeah, they hate me. Alright, let's talk to Rosa first. Hey, get up. What's the plan? Wait, I've already killed Commander Jabsco, so this should be easy. Yes, I heard about your assault on Fort Bannister, but Talon Company isn't out of the fight yet. Talon Company might seem like nothing more than a better armed raider gang, but they are a professional fighting force with a rigid chain of command. Commander Jabsco might be dead, but someone else has already taken over as commander, and they can be replaced easily should they die. They've dominated the mercenary market as much through being organized as they have through being ruthless. We need to weaken their ranks before we can go for the killing blow. There are 3 lieutenants I'd like you to eliminate. Lieutenant Knox, Corsair, some guy known only as the Bird of Prey. Can you tell me? Corsair leads a group of ex-outcasts that join Talon Company. They call themselves the Rusted Talons. They are heavily armed and wear power armor defaced with Talon Company markings. Corsair and her band of turncoats are hiding out in a vault that was under construction when the bombs fell. Needless to say, the Citadel wants this band of twice-turned traitors hunted down and exterminated. Anything more you can tell me about the Bird of Prey? Brotherhood doesn't have much intel on the Bird of Prey. We don't even know his real name. Talon Company mercs we have interrogated haven't given up much. Either because they don't know, or they're too scared to betray him. What we do know is that he is the deadliest marksman in Talon Company. And he likes to frequent a brothel, Father Benji's house. Your best shot at finding him would be to start there. What information do you have on Knox? Knox is in charge of Talon Company's artillery. The mercs under his command recently pushed the supermutants out of Tacoma Park. He is believed to be at the Tacoma factory along with his guns. Knox is most likely expecting the Brotherhood, so be cautious you don't walk into a trap. Also, the Citadel is interested in his artillery. You should secure those guns before dealing with him. Or just mercs. Can't we just hire them instead of killing them? No one at the Citadel is interested in hiring murderers into the Brotherhood's ranks. And even if that wasn't a problem, we don't have any contacts that we could reach out to, even attempt to strike such a deal. Talon Company mercs had their chance to find another profession. Now they will earn their final paycheck. What if I just attack Fort Bannister? By all means, if you want to strike Fort Bannister, go ahead. I won't stop you from killing Town Company mercs. But even if you wipe out the entire fort's garrison, more mercs will move back in as soon as you leave. Brotherhood just isn't in a position yet to take the fort. Once you eliminate those officers, the Brotherhood will be ready to launch an assault. Okay. I'll eliminate the... Once those targets are eliminated, the Brotherhood will be ready to assault Fort Bannister. Good luck, Field Marshal. Okay. We'll get to that later. Getting Underworld on our side could actually be better. Better idea. So, I predict that whatever decision I make for Underworld is going to piss off the traditionalists. So I'm going to activate a different book. Okay. How are we on the challenge? Okay, submachine gun, light machine gun, okay. I guess that's fine. How are we on time? An hour 3.
I am vigilant.
I should probably... Well, hold on. Check out Yeomanry. See how close this is. 6 days. That's not bad. Okay. Been mostly trying to forget that exists so it goes faster. Oh, great. Alright, get back in there. Alright, you got me? Yeah, you got me. Good. Alright. Alright. Not bad. Not as bad as it could be. Thought there'd be a victory post kiosk here. I guess not. Again, mama, lay that pistol down. Whatever. Back in mama, lay that pistol down. Pistol packing mama, lay that pistol down. Victoria. What?
What's up?
Oh, hey. Good day, Field Marshal. How's it going? How did you come into the Brotherhood? Well, you hired me, don't you remember? But yeah, I helped train the dogs for the Brotherhood. I've been breeding and training hounds since I was a kid. Nice to finally be paid for it. Promise you won't find more loyal dogs than mine. Kind of dogs? Loyal dogs, brave dogs, smart dogs, any dog you want. But since you asked, I wanted to offer you my favorite dog as a gift. Nothing like buttering up to your boss. What? Sure. Fantastic. Her name's Victoria. She's a little old and beat up. Won't do anything special, neither. But she's a good girl, all the same. To my quarters. Will do. Have a great day, Field Marshal. Victoria has traveled to your quarters. Okay. That was, unexpected. Good dog. Another good dog. Hey, Vicky. Let's get back out there. Yeah. Oops, not that. This. We want you to be that, and you're using ranged? How? How are you using ranged? I'm confused. And just chill. Just chill right here, you know? Well, apparently Dogmeat has a girlfriend now. An older one. Okay. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna take a break. This has been LifeSeeker128 on YouTube and Twitch. If you're watching on Twitch, go see my YouTube for all the VODs. If you're watching on YouTube, go see my Twitch for live content and music. And I've been keeping to a sort of schedule where it's most nights after 6, and now it's some afternoons, Mountain Time. So go ahead and check me out live if you can. Alright, as always, there's more to come. There's still more to come today. Okay. Be right back.